Hello, Susan. As I said, I'll make a video for you on how to make your lines smaller. It's quite easy, but I know you're new to Photoshop, so I'll just go through a couple of things. First of all, my screen may look a bit different to yours. I'm using a different interface in Photoshop. Because you said you just bought it, it's probably on the default one, which is Essentials. So to change it over, you can go to Window, Workspace, and change it from Essentials here down to Photography. If you click on that, it will change it over and it'll look like mine. The second difference between mine and yours now is the way that the layout of the tools are. My tools are laid out slightly differently. You want to look for these three dots, edit toolbar, but if you don't want to do that, this usually lives underneath the pen tool. If you don't want to do that, then you'll find the tool we're going to use quite easily on your interface anyway. It should be there highlighted. The tool we're going to use is called Magic Wand. It's a selection tool, and what we need to do is select the white areas, the white outline that you want to make smaller. We can't actually make it smaller on the original document, so what we've got to do is put it onto another document. It's quite easy. So I click on Magic Wand tool. Up in the options bar here, there's 4 options for the tool. The first one is the one we want. It's new selection. It's that by default. That's fine. If you come along, you should see a box there called contiguous that we checked. If you uncheck that, it just means it's going to pick up the pixel next to it that's the same color. So we want to make sure we get all the white. Now I've downloaded your image. It's a low resolution image. Yours should be higher, so you should get a better selection on this, but I downloaded it off Facebook and then I just adjusted it so it looks correct. And now what I do, I just show you what we do. So I've got my Magic Wand tool. I've clicked off contiguous. I'm going to bring my Magic Wand onto an area of white here. Magic Wand picks up color, and in this case it's going to pick up the white for me. So I'm just going to click on the white here, and you can see it's made a selection all around the white areas. Okay, and this is what we want. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to put this on a new layer. Like I say, we can't work on the original one. We can work on a new layer, be easier. I'm going to come to the bottom of the layers panel and you will see a square with a cross in it. It says create new layer. And if I click on that, I'll create a new blank layer. And this is where we're going to add our selection. Now to make these lines smaller, I've picked up the lines on the image itself. Now I need to make these smaller. If I go to the menu select, modify and contract, this will contract the selection by a number of pixels. My contract selection here, I put in 2 pixels. You can put in what you want. You can give it a go and see what you need. Okay, I've tested this once and 2 worked for me. So it's just to give you an idea of what you can do. So I'm going to contract by 2 pixels. I press OK, and you'll see the selection contracts away from itself, so it's coming into itself. I'm now going to go to Edit, Fill, and I'm going to fill this with the white. So the fill opens up, the menu opens up, it says black. If I click on white down the bottom here and press OK, it'll fill that selection with white. Okay, now you won't see anything that's happened so far. Next thing I need to do is get rid of the selection entirely. So I'll go to Select, Deselect. Okay, what we have here now is the selected area filled with white, but it's sitting on that white background anyway. So if I turn this white layer off, the layer 0 off here, you'll see there's a transparency of the new layer, plus there's the white there. Now, if you need to fill this in again, that's no problem, but you said you could work on a PNG, which you could do because that support transparency, or you can use SVG. So if you want to cut this out as a PNG, we just need to get rid of this layer 0, so I could throw that in the bin here. Just drag it down and throw it into the bin here. Just take the lock off first to get rid of that, and then throw it in the bin. Okay, and then what I could do with that white transparency is File, Save As. And I can save it as a type, and there'll be PNG there, and that will save it as a PNG where you can run it through your machine. So I hope that helps. I'll press cancel. I'll go another way, because if you want to fill that area in, we can do another thing. I can create another new blank layer. So this is layer 2. I can go to Edit, Fill, and I'll fill this with black now because it was originally black. Okay, so this top layer will be completely black, and all I need to do now is move the layers up and down the stack. So I can drop that downwards here, and there you go. There's your thinner lines. Now, there may be a little bit of distortion on this because this is a low resolution image. If yours is high resolution, you should get a better cutout here. Okay, now what I need to do now with these two, I need to merge these together. So if I go to Layer, Merge Visible, these will merge these two together here. So now they're one adjusted image. And then I could go to File, Save As, and then hopefully a PNG again. There you go, there's a PNG. And then I can press Save. Best large file size, okay, press OK, and it'll save that as a PNG, and then you can take it through your cutting machine. So I hope that helps. Just a quick one, we do run courses, www.digitaldenizens.co.uk. Our courses are reasonably priced, £32 for a day, 10 AM till 4:30 PM online. I'm an Adobe certified instructor. We teach from beginner to expert standards. So hope that helps, and thank you.